Good afternoon. For Wall Street Media, this is Alina. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't find anywhere else.
Hey, we've got more exclusive stuff for you guys, and these are password protected, and only we have them. So really exclusive stuff. What do we have to start off with? I like this guy.
Yeah. It's Mark Baker, President and CEO of Gander Mountain Company, GMTN, discusses how the acquisition of Overton creates an affiliation with the strong benefits.
The affiliation of the brands, and I think it's really something that we're excited about and remain ahead of us, is to merge these brands and have people understand we're going to continue to use the Overton brand. It is a very powerful brand in the marine and water sports business. The Gander Mountain brand, recognized nationally as a very strong outdoor lifestyle supplier. And put these businesses together so we have Overton catalogs to Gander Mountain customers. We have a couple 100,000 credit card customers, Gander Mountain, which we already sent them catalogs of Overton's, introducing them to the Gander or the Overton brand, in some cases a net new customer for Overton. The Gander Mountain products in the Overton catalog, you'll see when you get the May Master Catalog, there's over 50 pages of Gander Mountain supplied product. Fishing equipment that's really built, though, for the Overton customer. Not just the regular assortment that you might find in some of the competitive offerings, but a combination rod and reel and how to fish for bass with a little tackle box, or how to fish for a walleye, put together for the casual fisherman, fishing family, if you will, that now can go out on their pontoon and have a prepared package that Gander Mountain was able to put together, put in the Overton catalog, and offer to these customers just 30 days ago. Also the Gander Mountain apparel and camping gear. Camping gear often used by boaters and recreationally, and now sourced in that business. The link from the Overtons to the Gander Mountain website, and we've been tracking that traffic, and it's very exciting to see that growth and the realization of these two brands coming together. What has Gander Mountain been doing? What am I proud about? Where I think we've made some mistakes. We have had significant revenue growth over the last number of years. And the growth has been provided primarily by the growth in new stores, as we rounded out from 50 stores to now over 115 stores in 23 states. And the ability to demonstrate that annually over and over and over, as many as 19 or 20 stores a year early on. We'll talk a moment about what we're changing on the business. We are going to concentrate on leveraging the opportunities and the businesses that we currently have, bricks and mortar, as well as this new introduction of the direct business. The choppy part of our business and the frustrating part of our business has been clearly the bottom line. This opportunity that we were going to focus on through expense reductions, which we've now got in place, as you saw our base camp, we call G&A, we expect and anticipate to leverage by over 100 basis points throughout the rest of this year. We made those reductions last year, somewhat from the shift of being a high growth to making sure that we are focused on the direct business. We are going to make sure that we've got margin continued growth, partly from the Overton piece as it comes into our business and the direct business, but partly from this private label brand business that we see Gander Mountain doing very well. Brand Gander Mountain means something to a customer. They buy a hat, they buy a t-shirt, they buy a piece of camouflage, field wear, because it says Gander Mountain on it. The growth in our margins, which have been continuous for the last 8 of the 9 quarters, will continue from here on out.
I'll tell you what, I like these guys. German, there's a Gander Mountain up by Garth, right? I'm pretty sure there is, that we go to when we go see my brother and go play paintball and stuff. And all the local guys that we meet when we're up there, my brother and his pals, right? They like the store. They've been taking a little bit of a drubbing recently from some analysts here and there, but I don't think the analysts know. And I think this is a perfect situation for Covester. Right? Go on covester.com and see who's on there. I may add them to my portfolio, which you can follow on there. We put our money where our mouth is here on the program. And when I tell you I like one, I don't walk off like your two Bear Stearns hedge fund managers and send an email and say, oh, yeah, that was a real piece of junk or something. If I tell you that I like something, I'm going to listen to the whole webcast. I'm going to do a little bit of research. And I add a lot of these that we do to my Covester portfolio, and you can follow and see that for free. It just came out of beta yesterday. And I'm an anecdotal guy. I like to know about the company, right? And I talk to the people from the company. There's a woman, I don't remember her name. I'm a little senile. But she's very nice, and she's smart and professional. right? And so I get a feel for the corporation. I know that I've been in their store, and I know that my brother and his pals like their store, right? And they're near a low. Okay, let me tell you something. They do the recreation stuff. They have a good brand name. It sounds like they're doing the right things with the Overton catalogs and the Gander Mountain customers and back and forth, right? And maximizing that, right? This is one that I'm definitely going to look into. And you've got a lot more notes for us, don't you?
Yes, I do.
What do we have?
Chris King-Karatny, CEO of Virtuosa Corporation, VRTU, discussed the company's different IT services that it provides. Jim Wright, Chairman, President, and CEO of Tractor Supply Company, TSCO, said that in the past 5 years, they've opened 320 stores and closed 5, and they will open 90 to 95 stores in the coming year. He also mentioned the expansion of functionality of their e-commerce platform. David Fisher, CEO of Options Express, OXPS, described plans to invest aggressively in maintaining and developing new tools and technology in order to expand customer base to younger investors looking to begin in options investing. Michael Holmes, EVP and CAO of Express Scripts, ESRX, talked about launching their consumerology project with the Center for Cost-Effective Consumerism, where they hope to advance consumer communications and healthcare inspired by the $600 million in generic drug savings in a single drug category. Michael Brown, Chairman and CEO of Euronet Worldwide, EEFT, discussed plans to expand the company's prepaid services through gift cards, prepaid cable, as well as ATM services with banks in China and India. David Spear, Chairman and CEO of Illinois Toolworks, ITW, talked about their acquisition strategy, saying they completed 52 acquisitions in 2007, typically acquiring international companies for under $100 million.
You know, a little shopping, right?
Yeah.
You do a little shopping, they do a little shopping, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Guys, that's our William Blair update. Elena, always a pleasure. You're wonderful.
Thank you for having me.
And take a look at Gander Mountain. I like them, and I may well add them to my portfolio. I'm going to do a little research on them. I've been in their stores. I like the stores, and I talk to the corporate people, and they're smart and nice. And these are all things that I like. We'll take a look at covestor.com, and you can follow us there. And we'll be back later with some more updates. And Elena, what a pleasure. Thanks again.
Thank you for having me. We're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at WSMCO.com. Thank you.